Davis Mills is a giant question mark heading into the 2022 season. Is he the Texans franchise quarterback, or is he just a placeholder for the next guy like Gardner Minshew in the 2020 season? A young quarterback who showed promise his rookie year, but the team clearly has their sights set on someone else higher. Well, let's break it down. When Davis Mills was coming out of high school, he was a 5-star prospect and ranked as high as the 15th best prospect in the 2017 class by 24/7 Sports. Mills then committed to Stanford and only started 11 games in his college career. He played in total of 14. In his sophomore year, he had 2 passing attempts that both went incomplete. In his junior year, he started 6 but played in 8 due to a KJ Costello injury. He then started 5 games his junior year, but that was in a COVID season. In his college career, he averaged completion percentage of 65.5%. He threw for almost 3,500 yards and had 18 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. Nothing that would blow you away or make you think he will be an NFL franchise quarterback. Mills was taken in the 3rd round by the Texans, who have their own questions at quarterback at the time. The franchise quarterback Deshaun Watson had requested a trade, plus other issues going on with him. They have a brand new GM and a coaching staff, a lot of questions for the future of the franchise, but with their first pick, they took Mills and paired him up with quarterback coach Pep Hamilton, who had just previously worked with Justin Herbert in Los Angeles before coming to Houston, and he is now the current offense coordinator there. In his rookie year, Mills had a nearly 67% completion percentage and 2,600 passing yards. He threw 16 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. Again, nothing that blows you away, but there were 3 games that made you stop and say the Texans may have something there. First game was against the New England Patriots. Bill Belichick is a rookie quarterback killer. No rookie QB has a good games against him. Well, Davis Mills did. Davis Mills was 21-29, threw for over 300 yards, and had 3 touchdowns with 0 interceptions. Now you compare that to 2nd overall pick Zach Wilson in his first game against New England Patriots, threw 4 picks against them. Mills had a much better game against Belichick. The next game would be against the Los Angeles Chargers, in which the numbers won't blow you away, but he was 21 for 27, 250 yards, and 2 touchdowns. But watching the game, Mills felt in control of the offense. He had over 9 yards per attempt and was in full confidence that game. The last game would be against the Tennessee Titans, in which Texans wouldn't die against them no matter how hard the Titans tried to pull away. Mills was 23 for 33 for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns with over 9 yards per attempt again. You have 3 games for a young quarterback that gives you hope against 3 good defensive coaches. Mike Vrabel, former defensive coordinator. Brandon Staley, former defensive coordinator, and Bill Belichick's resume speaks for itself. Mills doesn't have many weapons that'll blow you away, but he's got 2 I want to talk about today. The first one is Brandin Cooks. In 7 career seasons, Cooks has been held under 1,000 yards just twice. His rookie year in which he just played 10 games, and his last year at the Rams, which was injury-riddled. In his 2 years in Houston, Cooks has had over 2,100 yards and 12 touchdowns on 171 receptions. A very underrated wideout that's perfect for a young quarterback. The other weapon I want to talk about is Dameon Pierce. He was drafted in the 4th round by the Houston Texans. He was underutilized in his career at Florida, who in 100 rushing attempts in his senior year, he averaged 5.7 yards per carry, for a combined scrimmage yards of 790 yards and 16 touchdowns. Why am I pointing this out? Well, ask any Gators fan about Pierce. They'll tell you he was underutilized at Florida. He was their best back last year and probably would have had over 1,000 yards if used properly. Yes, I'm making projection here, but I 100% believe Pierce will be the lead back for the Texans this year and making Mills' life a lot easier. The last guy I talk about that is key to Mills' success is Pep Hamilton. Pep Hamilton has spent 12 years in the NFL working with notable QBs like Chad Pennington, Andrew Luck, and Justin Herbert. He worked with those 3 when they were still very new to the league and young. Pep's first job as an NFL offense coordinator came in 2007, working under former Bears head coach, now Texans head coach, Lovie Smith. Pep's last NFL offense coordinator job came in 2015 as part of the Colts. They didn't rank high in points scored, ranking 24th. But that was a season in which franchise quarterback Andrew Luck was injured. If you go back and look at the season before with the healthy Luck, the Colts ranked 6th in points scored. Now, I'm not saying Davis Mills is the quarterback that Andrew Luck was. But what I am saying is Andrew Luck was really young in 2014, entering his 3rd season at the time. And he had plenty of room to grow and did under Pep Hamilton. Now, what will that do for Mills? We don't know just yet. But judging how much Mills showed improvement each week of the season last year, hopefully good things for the young quarterback. My overall thoughts on Mills, I think he has the potential to be the guy in Houston. I'm concerned about the O-line a bit. It's not the best for young QBs. They tend to get happy feet once they get hit a bunch. But I do think Mills has a good second year. I don't think the Texans can contend the AFC. There's too much ground to make up in other spots, but I do think Mills can keep on improving week by week under Pep Hamilton, having a rushing attack with Dameon Pierce, and having a reliable wideout like Brandon Cooks throw to. I think you'll see a better year from Davis Mills and hopefully the signs of a franchise quarterback. If you like this video, hit the like button, please. And if you're new and you want to come back next week and you want to see the video I'm making on the Detroit Lions, hit subscribe. Overall, I thank you for listening. If you listen all the way through, you have my gratitude. And hey, if you want to have issues, you disagree with me in the comment section, please go down there. I'm more than willing to chat with you there.